or making this planet Earth more beautiful, more livable, and where a human being, not just human being, but all the being can grow into their consciousness, in their conscious breakthrough in a blissful coexistence manner. So below you can see the pictures where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is just entering into doing the Bhumi Puja and setting up the Kailasa in Tirchangur. On the right side, you can see the constructions work being seen by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. In the year of 2002, after the 1 year of revival work of the Sri Kailasa, on this day, unique treat for everyone, one of the earliest video recorded programs conducted by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahimsa. The Ananda Spurna program was conducted as part of Ashakt Pushaka Sabha at VV Puram in Bangalore, India, in the April 2002. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahimsa, started traveling around the world when he was 25 years of age in the 2003. With the clear vision of establishing Kailasa, the enlightened civilization, and the greatest Hindu nation, in 2004, he undertook his second world tour covering 3 regions, Malaysia, USA, and South America. He visited 10 cities in the United States of America, conducting meditations program, delivering free satshangs, and initiating the people with the Hindu truth. In just his second world tour, he ordained 50 acharyas, the teachers who would carry forth the teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Moving to the next year, the year of 2005, on this day, the Dr. William Collins, a leading researcher and a practicing neurosurgeon at the St. Louis, requested to study the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahimsa brain, and also that of a regular patient's brain during the healing. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism readily agreed to his request. Dr. Collins was amazed at the results he recorded. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism met with Dr. Collins on April 14th at his office in Washington University, St. Louis, where Dr. Collins wanted to measure and analyze the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the patient's brain during the healing. The patient was David Collins, son of the Dr. Collins, who was injured in a car accident 10 years ago. The accident affected the motor nerves and the David was then disabled. There were 4 main states in which brain recording of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the David were recorded and compared. Just sitting normally, and then Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism meditating, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism doing the healing, giving healing to the David, and then radiating healing energy without directing it specifically towards David. The key observations of the Dr. Collins in each of these phases is summarized in the Nithyanandapedia webpage. Later that day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gave a discourse in the St. Louis. So below you can see the pictures of the research being conducted on the brain of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Also, please do visit the Nithyanandapedia for seeing the more results of this research. Moving to the next year, the year of 2006, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahimsa, directed and initiated Mahacharya of his order to deliver the Shiva Sutras at New Jersey. The Shiva Sutra, since the very first day of his mission, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been empowering everyone who comes to be at his feet. And despite the relentless attack that he has been receiving all these years, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has not stopped empowering everyone and giving healing and support to individuals and humanity at large. In the year of 2011, on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramahimsa, elaborated on how the delegates can understand their uniqueness. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that there is something intelligent and alive in us, which cannot be compared with anybody else and which has its unique expression. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared that any quality that comes out of us and does not make us tired, that is our uniqueness. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism further shared that cooking our food and digesting our own clothes and designing our own clothes can be a powerful way to achieve fulfillment by expressing our uniqueness. So let us watch this video to understand the deeper truths elaborated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So this video titled Technique to Understand Our Uniqueness will help all of us to realize in what way we are unique and how we can experience the fulfillment by some of the actions by expressing our uniqueness and our creativity. Let us watch this video.
Try to understand your uniqueness. See, there is something intelligent in you, alive in you, base in you, which can't be compared with anybody else. It has its own unique expression. For example, try to dig out 3 ways you can express your uniqueness. Some 3 ways. It may be related to your job or life or your health or whatever. Try to express 3 ways you can express your uniqueness. Come on, dig out. Without comparing with others, quality which comes out of you and does not make you tired is uniqueness.
I'm not getting it.
For example, if you are not getting tired at all by playing, that is your uniqueness. But if you are comparing even in the playing, you will be tired. It will become a workload. No, actually, cooking your own food, designing your own clothes is a very powerful way for fulfillment. I want all of you to know all my clothes are designed by me.
Beautiful.
All my clothes are designed by me. All the clothes I am wearing, you are seeing every day. At least last 8 months. Everything is my personal design. I sit and I feel how I should look, what color, how the flow of the dress should be, and I design. That's the best way for, you see, Vivekananda says very beautifully, a sannyasi should always cook his food and eat, and design his dress and wear. Not only design, he says that he should wash, maintain, take care of his personal things. I went one step further. I have started designing my clothes. So it's actually a very good habit, ma. You will be expressing your uniqueness. Not only that, I told all my brahmacharis, swamis also, brahmacharis, brahmacharinis, I can give you just basic guideline, the color, that's all. After that, you go ahead and design how you should look, how you should present yourself to the world. Express your unique characters in your way of dressing, way of living, way of eating, way of talking, way of relating with people. Give a statement about you. I think that should be a quality all seekers should imbibe it. Great.
I have one.
See, all cultures which is not multinational companies are spiritual. See, this process is to awaken 3rd layer, unique energy in you. You have 3-layer energy. First layer is day to day. For 8 hours it will be alive. More than 8 hours you will say, oh, tired, I can't do anything, forget about it. Physical layer. Second layer is mind. In emergency, the energy will express. Like from here, reaching the entrance of the ashram, main gate of the ashram, if you are walking by yourself, maybe 3 minutes. If you are chased by a stray dog, 1 minute. If you are chased by a tiger, it will be only 30 seconds. So, during emergency, an extraordinary energy expresses in you. That's the second layer. Third layer is the spiritual, conscious energy. Tireless supply of energy. This process, actually, if you taste the tireless energy supply, you will not compare yourself anymore with anybody. You will understand your originality, uniqueness. Through this process, I am clearing the knots of comparison, awakening the originality in you. It's like bringing your whole attention to throat. Visualize you are sitting in throat and moving your hands and body. You will see, you will be able to run 10 times faster, more time than you can imagine. Now I am going to make you do. Please, attention, please listen. If you have high blood pressure or any other heart conditions, don't do this process.
So all of us had the glimpse of the technique on experiencing our own uniqueness, and in that way we will not be comparing with anybody else. Comparison, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared the truth on the comparison that whenever we compare, we get tired. Only when we are not comparing and expressing our energy, or which does not tire us, will makes us experience our uniqueness, and it will not tire us also. He gave one of the example, like if we do not get tired by playing, if you go on playing, that is our uniqueness. But if we do compare in playing also, it will tire us and it will not let us express our uniqueness. Some of the more deeper truths that he shared about how to experience the fulfillment in our life, and some of the way he shared is cooking our own food, designing our own dresses, or designing the various dress sets to make ourselves look beautiful. These are the way in which we can experience the fulfillment. Giving the example of Vivekananda, his advice or his guidance to the brahmacharis and the sannyasis, that they should always take care of their personal items, personal belongings, from his dresses to the food and all other items that we carry. Here, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism took it to the next step, where to design our own dresses also. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also shared that he himself designs all his dresses. Till date, we have seen the thousands of designs of his jewelries to his crown to the various dresses that he wears, and all are personally designed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So now we'll move to the next year, the year of 2012, and on this day, the presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Parameshwar, intercepted the Akashic records in the 4th chapter, 26th verse of the Bhagavad Gita. From this grand cosmic download and re-happening of the Bhagavad Gita, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism described 2 ways to offer our senses to the fire of spiritual awakening. When we are close to the living spiritual master, in our case, our beloved Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we submerge all our senses, perception, into our devotion, and Master initiates us into the space beyond sensory experiences. When we live outside the sacred energy field, conducting activities in the material world, we carry the flame of initiation in our inner space and offer our sensory experiences into it. We then live continuously into the space of radiating enlightenment energy. So let us watch a glimpse of the brief presidential address by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on this day in the year of 2012. The presidential address, titled "You Are Pure Cosmic Energy," where Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism directly intercepts the cosmic truth from the Bhagavad Gita. Let us watch it now.
जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्
Samyama means unique process which awakens your inner potential energy. Samyama needs three components: master's presence, technique, and the Sangha who is experimenting with the different techniques of the master. Samyama needs three components: master's presence, making people hunger and thirst free. And I wanted to tell the world, I am successful. I wanted to tell all of you, very soon, the Samyama will be available to all of you, to the whole world, because the medicine trial is successful. Before I release anything to public, I do the trial internally with a small group of disciples. 10th we started, 10th morning, now already 5 days. Many of them not eaten even one meal. And please understand, all of them are amongst you guys. In this hall, they are all there. You don't even know who are all they. Because I told them, the moment you feel little tired or even little hungry, you have to eat. None of them, not only not feeling hungry, not feeling tired, and doing all their routine work, including 2 hours of weightlifting. And it is not even just psychological effect. Oh, you know, there were few diabetic patients in that group. If it is just a psychological effect, they will be able to fast, live without food, just fighting. Because Swamiji initiated, I have to prove, honor the initiation. But diabetes won't keep quiet. This disciple with diabetes, our whole bio-memory is responding. Because of that, from 10th, not only no food, every 6 hours, I am checking her diabetes, it is normal. Sugar level is normal. The whole biomemory is responding. Her doctor is shocked. No, I don't know what is going on. No food, sugar is normal. No tiredness, doesn't feel like even drinking water. 1 or 2 people don't even feel like drinking water. I felt I may have to do it some 3-4 times. I may have to put that fire of Samyama, that initiation. It may take maybe 15 days to make them say, even if you are successful for 3 days, your biomemory got it. And you know, funny thing, none of them are eating or drinking, but 1-2 is happening properly. From where it is coming, nobody knows. Cleaning is happening properly. The initial level, body digests all the unnecessary fat it accumulated. Then, just air is enough. I was really happy because, these kind of samyamas, once a group masters that samyama, after that, passing that to others is like a biomemory chip. Downloading, nothing else. Now the production of the movie is over. Now anything further is only a downloading. Download it into many biomemories. Sometimes even I don't need to download. If you just love and respect those people who mastered that samyama, simply your biomemory catches it. Any extraordinary yogic powers, only to convert your yogic powers into enlightenment, the interference of the intelligence is required. Intervention of an enlightened master is required. Just to have those powers, you neither need intelligence nor need intervention of the intelligence. Just, it's like a biomemory chip downloading. First, I made a group of people to master the samyama of Kundalini awakening, the levitation. The moment I made the group master the process, it started spreading like a wildfire. Now I don't know how many thousands around the world are able to levitate. The moment I awaken their Kundalini. Now the next samyama, hunger free. Now fortunately we have inner awakening program. Every day along with the inner awakening darshan, when I'm all the inner awakening participants will have 21 days continuous everyday energy darshan.
Inner awakening, stunning health recoveries, 100% cure.
So now we'll move to the next year, the year of 2013. On this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, conferred the mystical awakening of the third eye upon his viewers on this New Year day of the Vedic calendar. He gave a powerful Kriya exercise to energize the brow center, the third eye located at the top of the nose and between the eyebrows. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that when this energy center is activated, it becomes brow center as well as a brow center. It transforms into a communication portal with the cosmos through which any questions can be sent and informations download. It is the direct bridge to the God, to the Paramashiva. So till date, from that day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has initiated thousands into the power of the third eye, who has been living and experiencing the power of the third eye, giving a breakthrough into their living itself by manifesting the various realities of their life. In the pictures, you can see the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism celebrating the New Year day of the Vedic calendar. So let us watch a glimpse of celebrations of the New Year celebrations with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
பரமஹம்சரின் தியான சத்சங்கம்.
உங்கள் அனைவரையும் வணங்கி வரவேற்கின்றேன். உலகம் முழுவதிலும் இருக்கும் தமிழ் மக்கள் அனைவருக்கும் இனிய தமிழ் புத்தாண்டு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். விஜய ஆண்டு இன்று பிறக்கின்றது. விஜய என்றால் வெற்றி என்று பொருள். மிகவும் சிறப்பான மற்றொரு முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்த நாளாக இன்று மீனாட்சி பிரம்மோற்சவத்தின் முதல் நாள் இன்றிலிருந்து மிகவும் அரியதாகவே தமிழ் புத்தாண்டும் மீனாட்சி
So now we'll move to the next year, the year of 2014. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramasham, described the next step in the Advaitic process to create our new identity. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that once we have created our highest identity in the four categories, which is inner images, outer images, how others view us and how we view the life, we can then list out the incompletions that keep us from our highest possibility, that keeps us away from our highest possibility. The completion with these obstacles removes us closer to the higher identity we wish to create. If a thought, action, or choice does not fit with it, we only need to complete with it and drop it, holding true to our higher self. So here, on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives us one of the highest truth and the technique on how to experience our highest possibility by realigning our inner image, outer image, the other's image and the life image. And once we realign, once we list out our highest possibility, highest identity that we want to manifest, it will be easy for all of us to list the incompletions that keeps us away from our highest possibility. So not just will we be able to align to our highest possibility, it becomes easier for us to recognize the incompletions, the blind spots that is keeping us away from achieving the higher possibility of us. Then we can start working on completion with these obstacles and move higher and higher, move closer and closer to the higher identity that we wish to create, that we wish to realize in our life. Here, further Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that if a thought, action, or choice does not fit with it, we only need to complete with it and drop it and continue to hold onto our true identity of the higher self. The next year, moving to the next year, the year of 2015, on this auspicious day of the Vedic New Year and the 14th anniversary of the Nithyananda Sangha, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, blessed all the Sangha to grow and serve the world forever. In this day's presidential address, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism entered into the 8th verse of the much beloved Isha Upanishad series, intercepting the qualities of the pure consciousness and providing Kailasa diplomats, delegates, and disciples with the right directions for internalizing what is needed to experience pure consciousness. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed consciousness is that center from time eternal, which is enriching the ages, and each being ordaining unto them the responsibilities based on their nature and actions and the results. He revealed that the secret of all the karmas and results which are allowed by consciousness and not because of karma itself. When consciousness in the form of enlightened master intervenes, then our karmic chain of action, space, nature, responsibility, results, all can be directly changed. And that is what we call as miracles in the presence of master. When we recognize ourselves as a pure consciousness and surrender to it in the space of Advaita, we can achieve liberation and get the experience of the real self. So we'll watch the glimpses of the various events that happened on this day in the year of 2015. Let us watch this short video.
First thing, we are launching a program of 10,008 minutes for peace. Please understand, people whose third eye is awakened, if they sit and do a sankalpa, create a will, it will simply become reality. So, not only I am going to create yogis whose third eyes are awakened, I am going to put them to use that energy in the direction of creating a world peace. We are really, really interested in the world peace. We don't want to talk about it, we want to work for it. We are not interested in any award, reward, peace, prize, no. But we will do it. We will make it happen. Our first event, 10,008 minutes for peace for Kenya. So, we will have at least 10,000 yogis sitting and radiating peace to the whole universe. We will generate more and more and more enlightened beings, Jivan Muktas, doing this to themselves and to the world. So, tomorrow we are starting this program. First, we are going to concentrate our energies to bring peace in Kenya. Next, Kashmir. Please listen. Consciousness is not inside your body or outside your body. It is everything. Whatever you understand. If consciousness is inside your body and your body and mind is there, then you can say embodied. But here, Upanishads are very clearly declaring, everything is consciousness. Then how can you say you are embodied conscious? No. Embodied means something other than conscious should exist. But here it is not. It is not. Unembodied, boundaryless, whole. It is just boundaryless. How will you imagine? Try your best. Boundaryless.
Consciousness, it's all pervading, it fills everything. So where is the space for it to move?
There's no space where consciousness is not present. Everywhere consciousness is present. And quality of consciousness is that it moves and it's not moving. So we are the microcosm in the whole consciousness, that is the macrocosm. And since we are moving, the consciousness is moving. But since whatever expands in this whole cosmos is always filled by consciousness, consciousness does not move from one place to another. But we are the microcosm which is present inside the macrocosm of the cosmos which is moving.
Even the very power which you have to make a decision in your life itself is due to the consciousness which you have in you. Like nowadays, most of them don't even want to decide for anything. They don't even want to use their willpower to decide for something unless it's like their survival need. Only then they are using their willpower. So now we have become so lazy and so tired and bored, and so our consciousness has become so low that we don't even want to use our willpower to do something which we want to achieve. We just want to be lazy and roam around. So even that possibility given to you to make a decision in your life is out of the consciousness which is present in you.
What I feel is, if you feel that living according to how the Upanishad explains, if you think it's too much for you, you can easily follow the Kamik Agama that is directly given by Shiva for you to experience the consciousness. So instead of sitting and contemplating how you can live in your daily life, how the consciousness describes, you can live the Kamik Agama.
What I feel is, Kamik Agama is something which can be the first start, the jump start to start living the way Upanishads tell us. And what I feel is that also whenever you have any situation in your life, if you want to make something as your cognition, that time having the understanding, like okay, consciousness is moving and unmoving. So that means it's present everywhere and I am part of it, if it's even present in me. So when you have this understanding and make a decision out of this understanding, as you keep making such decisions in your life, then naturally it will just become your cognition, and every action you do will be based on this only. So this is how I feel you can make the different things which Upanishads describes as the attributes of consciousness as part of your cognition.
Look, once I got wheezing and I tried how to use this, but I wasn't able to do it. What was lagging me? I tried my best. Like, I don't know what was lagging me, but I was not able to control my wheezing.
What I feel is, it's just your self-doubt which is not letting that life energy flow through you. Just because you doubt that life energy, that it will really help me or not, because you have the doubt about the life energy, you are not able to let it completely flow through you and heal you.
So now we'll move to the next year, the year of 2017. On this day, Nithyananda Sangha 17th anniversary on the Vedic New Year in a global celebrations. On this most auspicious day of Tamil New Year, as per the Vedic solar calendar, the Nithyananda Sangha had much to celebrate. During satsang, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism described how he inaugurated his first Sadashiva temple back in April 14, 2001. After wandering India for 9 years, he realized his Advaitic mission on the banks of the Narmada River in Omkareshwar. After settling in the body, he decided to begin his public life by opening the first Adinam on the banks of the Kaveri River in the Erode Adinam, India. Also, in this date, 10 years ago, the Avatar inaugurated his first temple in the United States. In a nature-filled landscape where 3 rivers meet, he gave Prana Pratishtha to Sadashiva and Adishakti, whose faces he himself carved. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism shared, "From sweet 16 to sweetest 17, Nithyananda Sangha is getting matured and offering better and better things to the world." With huge smiles and joyful laughter, he reads off the long list of new temples, centers, adinams, and gurukuls getting inaugurated today. Officially becoming part of Nithyananda Sangha, nearly 80 new locations around the world, 4 new adinams, 7 satsang temples, 41 Paduka Mandir, 6 satsang center, 15 new Nithyananda gurukuls, 6 Nithyananda weekend gurukuls. So let us watch the glimpse of the various happening in the year of 2017 on this day in the Nithyananda Sangha.
Today is the Tamil New Year, the first day of Chaitra month. On this auspicious day in 2001, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda has inaugurated Erode Adinam in Tamil Nadu, South India. Erode Adinam is located at the banks of Kaveri River, and the Shiva Linga there is the very first lingam that Swamiji installed and given life to by doing Prana Pratishtha. It is also the place where he did the first Paja Puja and the first Guru Purnima. Here his public life started. Swamiji has called this place as replicant of Kashi, Varanasi. The energy of this place liberates people. Whoever cannot go to Kashi can come to this place and get liberated. His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda blessed his sacred padukas to be gifted to devotees around the globe as they inaugurate paduka mandirs in their localities. These Guru Padukas were blessed with the Paduduli or sacred dust from Swamiji's lotus feet, thus making them a representation of his very presence. According to the Vedic tradition, the Padukas are the embodiment of the Guru himself and are alive, direct connected to him. The Padukas are the Vigraha, the living deity of the Guru's feet, Gurur Padam, the ultimate goal and abode of the disciple.
Nithyanandam, I am Mahant Ma Shivananda. I am the Mahant of Ohio Adinam. Here we are celebrating our 10th anniversary, and I want to tell the story about how it all happened. And it is in 2006, Swamiji came to Columbus, Ohio. Well, after the program, he was saying that he was holding this towel, hand towel in his hand, and he was talking to all of us. And he called me and gave this towel and said that temple will happen in Ohio before my Jayanti, he says. And that's hardly any months. And for me to comprehend that was unbelievable, because how can a temple happen within few months and very hardly few devotees? And I really didn't sleep that night. And he said, when he gave the towel, he says, the towel will do it, do the work. And I sincerely believed it. Let me introduce to everybody our main deities here in our temple, Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari. And there's something special about these deities because they are carved by Swamiji, our dear Swamiji himself. People visit this temple always think this is like Kailash in America, because here we have Shiva and Devi, and to the right is Ganesha, and to the left is Subramanya and his family. So people feel there when they enter this temple that they are in typical Kailash. We have two rivers merging, and also there is a third spring. So Swamiji called it as Paschim Prayag. So it's like Prayag here. Whoever leave the body and their ashes are merged into this river will get the blessings and get the mukti. This is the first temple outside India, inaugurated and consecrated by Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Swamiji was here during the inauguration. Kalabhairava for the first time landed in his body, Swamiji said, right here in this spot. And we all heard about it, we all witnessed it. Swamiji said he grew as tall as this pole.
So we heard the powerful sharing from the Mahant of the Kailasa in Ohio, how Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism manifested the temple for Paramashiva and Parashakti there, and his trust and belief, his devotee, the Mahant belief on Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the trust on Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism helped to manifest it as soon as possible before on the committed timeline or the given timeline by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now moving to the next year, the year of 2018, on this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism inaugurated the Sadashiva Mandapam, the largest Shiva temple in the world at the Sri Nithyanandeshwara Devasthanam, Bengaluru, the first golden temple for Paramashiva. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beautifully explained that Paramashiva had golden temples earlier. The Tanjai Periya Kovil Brihadeshwara temple was golden temple, but unfortunately during the invasion, the gold was stripped off. The whole temple was gold covered. Paramashiva had golden temples earlier, but now in the modern era, this will be the first golden temple for Paramashiva. Usually kings or rishis or the devas built the temple. Now for himself, he himself is building for himself. After almost 250 years, the temple constructions began on 14th April 2018. The Swayambhu Nithyanandeshwara home is getting rebuilt. Once completed, the whole temple will be the world's largest Shiva temple. And the main part of the temple, the Garbhagriha inside, the Mukha Mandapam, Ardha Mandapam, Maha Mandapam, Vasanta Mandapa, all that will be gold coated, done in the stone and gold coated. That will be the uniqueness of our temple. Gold is directly coated on the stone and gold layers and lacquer coating. As part of the celebrations, a beautiful Avatar Leela, a performance of the divine life stories of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, was performed by the Rudra Kanyas, also followed by the darshan of the Paramashiva himself. So let us have the glimpse of the various happenings that happened on this day in the year of 2018.
What you leave to the next generation matters. What I feel, believe, lived as the best thing in this universe, I am making it as a monument and leaving it as a statement for my next generation. Understand, every 1 minute you spend for some purpose, you give life to it, energy to it, value to it. The more you work on the Wall Street, the more the Wall Street buildings are going to become tall. The more you work in the field of politics, more the political buildings are going to become tall. What you want to make leave as a statement for your next generation. This temple, the monument I am going to build for Sadashiva, is a monumental statement I am leaving for the next generation. This is the best way to exist as per the teachings of Sadashiva, living, manifesting his experience, his expressions, his powers, and living in the supreme reality, existential reality, beyond any Maya matrix, is the ultimate. I am making this statement to the generations to come by making this temple, that's all.
Few hours before the grand inauguration, the rituals for the Sadashiva Mandapam at the Nithyanandeshwara Sadashiva Devasthanam continues. The day started with the chanting of the Rudram as part of the Maharudra Mahayagnyam, a fire ritual requesting the blessings of Mahasadashiva for success and auspiciousness. A special Go Puja, a ritual offering our prayers and gratitude to the cows, was also performed by the Shivacharyas, requesting the blessings of all the gods and goddesses that resides in the cow body. Everything is beautifully aligning for a successful grand inauguration of the Sadashiva Mandapam. On the 13th of April, the auspicious Pradosha Vrata was celebrated by the devotees of the Nityananda Sangha Toronto Adinam. A sacred bath was offered to Nandi, the sacred bull of Sadashiva. The sacred bath consists of offering various herbal powders to the deity, such as turmeric, sandalwood. Whatever we know as best, that is what is being offered as a mark of gratitude to the deity.
Nothing but seeing. If you can see something with your consciousness, you can control it as Lord of it. Today is the day the Nithyananda Sangha was born. My blessings to all of you on this auspicious occasion of Vedic New Year, Manmatanama Samvatsara New Year. Blessings to every one of you.
Upcoming programs: Inner Awakening 21 Days to Rewrite Your Future, May 2nd to 22nd. Nityananda Yoga Teacher Training, April 14th to May 4th. Nitya Dhyana Yoga, April 15th and 16th. Nitya Kriya Yoga, April 17th and 21st. Nityanandam, April 22nd to May 1st. Kalpataru Yoga, Manifest to Reality, every Sunday online and at our Nityananda centers worldwide. Akashic Reading, access your past, present and future, 8 a.m. IS.
So now we'll move to the next year, the year of 2019. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism delivered a live darshan on the auspicious day of the Vedic New Year and additionally conducted the most ecstatic Love You Worldwide webinar. In this satsang, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained his experience and feeling with his Guru Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Beautifully mentioned in the below statements, Guru's word for you is a statement he makes to you with love you. When you live his words, you make a statement to him, love you. When you both live happily, we make a statement to Paramashiva that we love you. So let us watch these beautiful satsangs to build a powerful connection with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, with our Guru, by understanding more about the deeper truths on love you, the statement of Paramashiva, and how we can express our love towards the Paramashiva.
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Love you. Love you all. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. Understand, last few days, literally, time has stopped for me. After Shivaratri, I saw only handful of human beings, only less than handful of days. Continuously being in that state of timeless zone where the Karana, cause, Karya, action, Mulya, source for the Karana and Karya exists in the very source form of the whole cosmos. I'll repeat. The cause of the cosmos and action of the cosmos, which is the seen world, the source for both. Cause of the cosmos and action of the cosmos, the source for both is Paramashiva, Parama, ultimate. Constantly residing in that space, seeing universes and universes coming and going, time being swallowed by the time, darkness covered with the darkness and light covered with the light. Continuously, this whole flow, which still I have not yet mapped into the words. I am so clear the words I am uttering now are not doing true to the experience or the space which is radiating. After Shivaratri, literally timeless zone, not seeing any human beings, almost no. Almost all days, maybe in between 1 or 2 days or 1 or 2 people. Being in that space, whatever this body was going through in that space, that pure reality, the pure reality being mapped on this body and seeing all the transformation this body was going through. Because this year is Vikari. The name of the year itself is transformation. So the auspicious transformation happening for this year, along with this year, this whole auspiciousness happening, which is beyond any imagination or words or anything. Even the word beyond imagination, beyond words is filled with a lot of insecurity. To explain or not to explain, both has no meaning. Being in this whole space, I really want to tell you, the fabric of the whole reality, source material of the cause and action of the cosmos, Karana Karya Mulya, cause and action of the cosmos, the source fabric, source material of Parama Shiva. Please listen. The core source material is love. Anbe Shivam. Love is Paramashiva. The source material of Paramashiva, the source happening of Paramashiva, the core happening of the cosmos, cause, Karana, Karya, result, action. The source material, Mulya of the Karana and Karya, Paramashiva, Param, that core is the pure love. Understand? This whole universe is nothing but multiple versions of that core love. That's all. Whether it is the planet Earth, Sun, Moon, you, the best of your life and worst of your life, best of your perception and worst of your perception, best of your experience, worst of your experience, all are different versions of love. At this moment, if I give you enlightenment or a heart attack, both is the different version of love of Paramashiva, I tell you. It is just various versions of love of Paramashiva. When I utter the word love you, understand you are absolutely loved and protected and safe. Especially if you resonate and feel connected with that word love, when I say love you, even if you have a puppy love and resonate and get excited and little your eyes become big and smile, understand you are absolutely protected and connected and blessed, because the moment your eyes pop up and the smile increases, something goes on in your being. That love is reciprocated. Understand? The completion of the circle of love with the Guru. You are done. Your purpose is done. Nothing more to be worried, thought about. Understand? Whether the puppy love or the love you have with some heroic idea, attribute, nothing need to be bothered. Because everything is various versions of Paramashiva's love. Whether it is a lust which creates one more body or what you think as lowest sexual act or the highest oneness Advaita Anubhuti, all are various versions of Paramashiva's love. The cause and effect of the cosmos, Karana Karya of the cosmos and its Mulya, the source of the Karana and Karya of the cosmos is love. Whether the Arunagiri Yogeshwara appearing in the human frequency and spending time with me, or now he is manifesting through this body and initiating you all, or moving away from you all physically and spending some time with himself, everything is just various versions of love. Whether you are overflowing with the extreme feeling connection and joy, melting down like the jewelry which is put on this body was melting down, I tell you. Many jewels have started melting down. Pearls have started becoming like a plastic. Many of you may be wondering why I shaved the beard. I really did not want to shave. I am telling you the truth. There was a moment I was seeing literally the body. The fire was coming out of the body. I did not know it was a physical fire. I just casually held the body like excited mood. Hey, I saw that hair literally was hair, the beard was getting burnt. I have collected the hair and kept, which was burnt with the fire, which was coming from this very own hands. It is like the internal and external borders were melting because one side beard melted down, the hair melted down. I decided to shave the whole thing. First reduce the size and then finally shaved it up. Understand? And then the gold jewelry, the gold started melting down. A lot of funny things. Understand? In love, the source of the Karana and Karya means cause and effect of the cosmos, the Paramashiva, in love, everything melts down. There is nothing called good, bad, higher, lower, right, wrong. It is all just various versions of Paramashiva's love. Whether you melt in extreme joy, bliss, see, highest bliss your body can handle, the highest bliss, electricity, voltage, the frequency your body can handle is overflowing gratitude with Guru, the Guru Bhakti. That's the last experience you will have before becoming one with Guru. Before that oneness happens, literally please understand, the gratitude makes even the molecular structure of your brain transformed. Not just your muscle memory or biomemory, the very molecular structure of your brain flowers like 1,000-petal lotus. That is why the Sahasrara is always shown as 1,000-petal lotus in our Vedic tradition, and the gratitude is shown as the quality flowers the Sahasrara chakra, your brain. Understand? The lowest lust or the highest lowest lust of Muladhara Chakra, root center, or the highest gratitude of the Sahasrara Chakra. All are various versions of Paramashiva's love, that's all. Nothing is lower, nothing is higher. Just different versions of Paramashiva's love. All you need is just go to the closer and closer, the core of Paramashiva. It is not actually vertical, that lust is lower, and then the next is love, then the Guru Bhakti. It's not actually vertical, it's actually horizontal. All of them are part of Paramashiva's core love, various versions. Not steps, components. Not the step by step, but the component of Paramashiva. Parts of Paramashiva. Components of Paramashiva. Surely the highest gratitude with the Guru, that Guru Bhakti, is best because that leads you to the oneness immediately. The ultimate is experienced immediately. Surely in that way, it has its own advantages. And I also want to tell you, most of you, 99.99% of you, really need detox, and you need to work only on your physiology, body. You all don't have a bigger problem in your psychology or the mind. I have given you so much of teachings, powerful cognitions. You don't need lack of knowledge or education or powerful cognition. You just lack the ability to retain it. So just build a yogic body, heavy body, and detox yourself. If you are my fanatic disciple, you listen to me absolutely. I give you this one word: stop eating. Live by drinking. Juices, herbal juices, even rice, if you want to have, make it into a juice, rice water, and take. I'm telling you, just if you stop giving the responsibility of grinding to your stomach, 90% of the detoxification happens. Stop eating. There's a beautiful verse by Thirukalyanam, a great Shaivas, the atheist terrorists of Tamil Nadu have snatched the Shaivite identity from Thirukalyanam. He's a great Shaiva saint. His book Thirukural is one of the Shaivite literature. It was recited and to the public. The Arangetram was done in Madurai, Meenakshi Sundareshwara's temple, main Garbha Mandir. In front of Garbha Mandir, there is a mandapam called Thirukural Arangetra Mandapam. That's where it was first time recited to the public. He was Thondai Mandala Saiva Velalar, born in Mylapore, a great saint. He says beautifully, Marundena Vendavam Yakkaikku Arundiyadu Attradu Potri Unin. The verse says, you don't need any medicine to the body if you take anything after knowing what you drank went out. He did not understand. He is a master of words. He is not saying what you ate should go out, then you eat next. He is saying what you drank. Arundiyadu. In Tamil, there are different words for eating and drinking. If your tongue need to touch the upper palate and grind, that is called eating, unnal. If it does not need to touch, just you need to gulp, it's called arundal. If you utter the letters un, the lower tongue, the tongue will touch the upper palate. If that un, that uttering the word and the action of swallowing, both needs the same performance inside. Then it is eating. Arun
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda. Kailasa welcomes you to the 9th day celebrations of the Chithirai Peruvizha. What we are witnessing right now is a grand procession ceremony being held live at Madurai Meenakshi Amman Temple. Right now, we are blessed to see Sri Mahaganapati leading the procession, and right now we are offering Kailasa's Shamala Pita Sarvagni Peetham is offering Mandakapadi, the traditional offering welcoming Sri Mahaganapati to the doorsteps of Kailasa in Madurai. Sri Mahaganapati, Sri Vinayaka Swami is the remover of all the obstacles, and now Sri Bhagavan Sri Subramanya Swami, the second son of Paramashiva, has now arrived at Kailasa's Shamala Pita Sarvagni Peetham. We offer to him our Dandavat Pranams. We will now be offering the traditional Mandakapadi to him, paying our respects, our devotion, our gratitude. Following him is Bhagavan Sri Chandikeshwara Swami, the chief accountant of Kailasa. To him, we offer our respects. Now we can see Shri Chokkanad Swami, Bhagavan Shri Sundareshwara Paramashiva, arriving gracefully. Let us all have his darshan and be blessed. We witness all the devotees flocking around his procession, trying to get even one glimpse, paying their respects, their gratitude, shouting slogans, singing songs, celebrating, rejoicing. As he moves in a grand procession, coming out of the Meenakshi Amman temple, for the people to celebrate them, to have his darshan. all these deities in this procession are on their way to the arena where they will be enacting the grand Meenakshi Digvijayam ceremony, the Leela of Devi Meenakshi as a conqueror of all the 8 directions. Now, Kailasa's Shamala Pita Sarvagni Peetham is offering Mandakapadi offerings at the feet of Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your 3 eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
This is the most blessed moment as we now witness the chariot procession of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, the Queen of Madurai. The procession coming out of the Meenakshi Amman temple, gracing the streets of Madurai. She's set out on her journey to conquer all the 8 directions, to expand her kingdom and the dharmic administrative rule, establishing the first dharmic civilization on the planet Earth. It is only after this Digvijayam that her rule and authority as the constitutional head of all the 14 lokas is consolidated. We can see all the devotees, a huge crowd gathering around the procession of Devi Meenakshi. Halahala Sundari, Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayak, as she graces the Amman Sannidhi street, blessing the people, blessing her devotees who have come all the way to have her darshan, some with tears in their eyes, some joyfully rejoicing her name. Their mother, their queen. From her, they all are born, and into her they all will dissolve. The devotees are offering the best of the best that they can offer at the feet of Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, their mother, the cosmic mother, the best seasoned flowers, Samrani, the best Naivedyam. Let us sit in the space of deep restful awareness, enjoying this grand darshan of the procession of Devi Meenakshi on her way to conquer all the 8 directions, as we are going to witness this grand Meenakshi Digvijayam celebration and ceremony. Annai Meenakshi, she is receiving the Mandakapadi offering from Kailasa's Shamala Peetha Sarvagnya Peetham. Blessing the vision and mission set by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the very incarnation of Devi Meenakshi. We're offering Deeparadhana to her. A huge gathering of devotees accompanying the procession, singing the glories of Devi Meenakshi and Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami, Chokkanada Swami. Accompanying them in the procession are all the gods and goddesses, all the paraphernalia who are going to accompany them in this grand Digvijayam. Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the 9th day celebrations of Chithirai Peruvizha. Chithirai Peruvizha is a festival celebrating the life and glory of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, the Queen of Madurai Samrajyam, who along with Sri Sundareshwara Paramashiva established the spiritual enlightenment ecosystem and the kingdom of Kailasonata Shamala Peetha Sarvagnya Peetham. After yesterday's grand Pattabhishekam of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, today here in Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peetham, we are going to witness the celebration and the reenactment of the Leela of Devi Meenakshi's Digvijayam. Meenakshi, as a conqueror of all 8 directions and all the lokas, before she enters Kailasa, defeating the entire army of Shivaganas, defeating Nandi himself before coming face to face with Paramashiva. The moment their eyes meet, Devi Meenakshi realizes her true identity as the Ardhangini of Paramashiva. Paramashiva Shakti herself, her heart melts and she falls in love with Paramashiva. In utmost surrender, her being merges with Paramashiva and she experiences Paramadvaita, oneness with Paramashiva. She asks Paramashiva to marry her, to which he agrees. Paramashiva comes to Madurai in his most handsome form as Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami to marry Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, the queen of Madurai. After their marriage, they together rule over the entire cosmos from the city of Madurai, establishing the first enlightenment civilization and spiritual ecosystem. With the blessings of our beloved Bhagavan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the ultimate incarnation, Paramavatara of Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, and Bhagavan Sundareshwara Paramashiva, and the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam, the incumbent spiritual head of the unbroken spiritual lineage of Kailasonda Shamala Pita Sarvagnya Pitam, Madurai Adinam. Let us now begin today's celebration of Meenakshi Digvijayam.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव समारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मध्यमाम् नित्यानन्दपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्री नितिलकृतकस्तूरी तिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधार स्फुरितकटिकौपीनवसनः दधानो दुस्तारं शिरसि फणिराजं शशिकलाम् प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते।
Once upon a time, there was a king named Vishwavasu who had a daughter named Vidyavati. Vidyavati was a great devotee of Devi Paramashiva Shakti since her childhood. Though she was a princess, she showed her liking in wearing bhasma rather than costly perfumes, wearing sacred Rudraksha instead of the gold jewels any princess would like to wear. She once went and asked her father, "Oh father, I am so devoted to Devi Paramashiva Shakti. Where can I have a blessing physically?" Her father, the Gandhara Raja, answers, "There is this Devi Paramashiva Shakti who is present in the divine city of Madurai. She neither has a beginning nor an end. She is ever auspicious and very compassionate. The form of that Devi is described in the Halasya Mahatmya as
श्यामलां द्विभुजां देवीं द्विनेत्रां सर्वमङ्गलां दधतीं पुल्लकल्हारं
मकरन्दपरिप्लुतम् रक्तवस्त्रधरां दिव्य गन्धमाल्यैरलङ्कृताम् अन्तर्यज्ञविधानेन प्रत्यहं परिपूज्य च
For this great Digvijayam, she moved clockwise to the Mount Meru, defeating all the king's forests. She was gifted a huge amount of gold, elephants, and various unique gifts from various kingdoms. This act of Digvijayam brought immense prosperity to the kingdom of Madurai. Then, to conquer all the 8 directions and the guardians of those 8 directions, the Ashtadikpalakas, she started by moving to the east direction to Amaravati, the city of Indra.
Now we are witnessing the battle between the Lord of the city of Amaravati, Indra, waging the war with Devi Meenakshi, with Devi Tadataka. Devi Tadataka, with her huge, fierce army of warriors, elephants, cavalry and many more, she defeats all the devas of the Indraloka with great ease. We are seeing that Indra is offering his Vajrayudha, Kalpavriksha, Kamadhenu, Airavata and many other gifts to Devi Paramashiva Shakti in the form of Devi Tadataka, Devi Meenakshi. महेन्द्रस्य पुरीं पूर्वं परिवृत्यामरावतीं पराभवं देवतानां कारयामास कन्यकां त्वक्त्वा वज्रं वाहनं च नत्वा शक्रेण भीरुणा समर्पितं कल्पवृक्षं कामधेनुं प्रगृह्य च Devi Meenakshi is now waging war with the guardian, the lord of the southeast direction, the Agni Deva, who has now surrendered to Devi, the cosmic mother. And offered various gold ornaments and his Shaktiyayudha as a token of gratitude. Now Devi Meenakshi is moving towards the Dharmarajapuri, towards the southern direction, to wage a war and win over the Lord of Death, over Lord Yama himself. Here we are seeing that Dharmaraja Yama is standing with his Kaladanda in his fierce form, waging the war with Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Devi Meenakshi. Knowing the war, he is finally going, which will end as him surrendering to the Cosmic Mother. Falling at the feet of the Cosmic Mother, he surrenders to her and offers his Kaladanda along with various jewels and offerings. Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, waging the fierce war over all the Dikpalakas, defeats all of them with very ease and without great effort. Now we are seeing that Devi Meenakshi is waging the war with the king of the Rakshasas, the Nirriti, who is the guardian of the southwest direction. Nirriti is known as Khadgadhari, he who holds the sword in his hand. He is now surrendering to the cosmic mother, Devi Paramashiva Shakti, Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaki, and offering his khadga and various other offerings to her as a token of gratitude. She moves on further to the western direction to win over the king of the ocean, the Varuna Deva, who is the Adhipati, the guardian deity of the western direction. He is known as Pashahasta. We are seeing that Lord Varuna is now waging the war with Devi Meenakshi and her fierce army. Devi Meenakshi with ease defeats the massive army of Varuna, which includes of various aquatic animals and other beings. Lord Varuna finally surrenders and offers a token of gratitude to Devi Meenakshi.
Devi Meenakshi is the queen of the entire cosmos. Ulaggata Nayaki. Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaki. She is the spindle around which the entire cosmos rotates. She is the center of the entire universe. She is Paramashiva Shakti herself. Bhuvanai Brahmanda Yoni, the cosmic womb from which the entire creation has emerged, and she rules over the entire creation, the entire cosmos, with her executive authority. She is both the queen and the mother of the whole universe, the whole creation.
Now Devi Meenakshi is moving towards the northern direction, defeating Lord Kubera, who is the lord of Yakshas, who is the Yaksha Raja, and the lord of all the treasures. He is known as Vaishravana. He offers his Gada and all his treasury. And Devi Meenakshi has a token of gratitude.
After conquering all the 7 directions, Devi Meenakshi now moves to the northeast direction, the Ishana Moolam, guarded by none other than Paramashiva, the Kailasanatha. She moves on to the highest loka in the entire creation, Kailasa, to conquer this loka. The queen of the entire creation, Annai Meenakshi, Angayarkanammai, Ulaggata Nayaki, Soma Sundari, Kalyana Sundari, Tatataka Devi, Hala Hala Sundari, Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaki, enters Kailasa, after defeating all the Shivaganas, even Nandi himself, she is now standing face to face with Kailasanatha, Paramashiva. The moment their eyes meet, she is now realizing her true identity as Paramashiva Shakti, Ardhangini of Paramashiva. Her heart melts in devotion. She falls in love with Paramashiva himself. Her being merges with the super consciousness, the reality, ultimate reality of Paramashiva standing in front of her, and she is experiencing the Paramadvaita Anubhuti, oneness with Paramashiva. She requests Paramashiva to marry her, to which he agrees. She also requests that he should come to her city of Madurai to rule over the entire cosmos along with her. And he should come not in the form of an ascetic or a rishi, but as the most handsome and beautiful form for the people to enjoy and cherish. Paramashiva agrees to these conditions. Paramashiva comes to the city of Madurai in his most elegant, handsome and beautiful form of Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami, Bhagavan Sundareshwara Paramashiva. The word Sundareshwara in Sanskritam means the most beautiful God. He comes to Madurai and marries Devi Meenakshi. After their marriage, they rule over the entire cosmos with Madurai as their capital. Devi Meenakshi still holds the executive authority as the queen of Madurai. And she administers the whole of creation and establishes, along with Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami, the first enlightened civilization and the spiritual kingdom of Kailasonata Shamalapita Sarvagnya Peetham, which exists and thrives even today with an unbroken lineage of enlightened masters and spiritual heads. Let us now offer Deeparadhana to Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti and Bhagavan Sundareshwara Paramashiva as they are gracing us today here in Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peetham. After this grand Digvijayam ceremony,
के गौरी नारायणि नमोस्तुते। ॐ हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव्यै नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं सुन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि।
Here in Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peetham, we are graced by the Utsava Vigraha of Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti, the Utsava Vigrahas of Shri Soma Sundareshwara Swami along with Devi Piriyavida Yamman, the Utsava Vigraha of Shri Mahaganapati, Shri Subramanya Swami, Shri Chandikeshwara Swami are also gracing us today here in Sarvalankaram. We are also graced with the presence of the Utsava Vigraha of our beloved Bhagwan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashiva, along with his Pratyaksha Vigraha. All the pujas and rituals here in Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peetham are held and micromanaged by the Supreme Pontiff himself and are performed by his third eye awakened disciples strictly as per Vedas and Agamas, the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma.
शिवानंद पीयूषरत्नाकरस्थां शिव ब्रह्म विष्णुमरेशाभिवन्द्यां शिवध्यानलग्नां शिवज्ञानमूर्तिं शिवाख्यामतीतां भजे पाण्ड्यबालां शिवादिस्फुरत्पञ्चमञ्चाधिरूढां धनुर्बाणपाशाङ्कुशोद्भासि हस्तां नवीनार्कर्णां नवीनेन्दुचूडां परब्रह्मपत्नीं भजे पाण्ड्यबालां किरीटाङ्कतोद्भासि माङ्गल्यसूत्रां स्फुरन्मेखलाहारताटङ्गभूषां परामन्त्रकां पाण्ड्यसिंहासनस्थां परन्धामरूपां भजे पाण्ड्यबालाम्.
Let us now offer our worship to all the Utsava Vigrahas gracing us here today at Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam at Adi Kailasa Nithyananda Sarvagnya Peetham and seek their grace and blessings.
धूरसि धूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वतितं धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामसि दस्नितमं वप्रितमं दुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवहूतममृतमसि हविर्धानं दृगुंहस्वमाह्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेक्षे माभिर्मा संविक्ता मा त्वाहि गुंसिषम्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव जी नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो भग्निर्निरृतिं मम पशोगश्च मह्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो विगुंसि जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगते अविभ्रदग्न आगहि श्रिया मा परिपातया। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव जी नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। मधुवातारुतायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्णसन्दोषधीः मधुनक्तमुदोषधि मधुमत्वार्ति भगुम्रजः मधुद्यौरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव जी नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि। तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोम सुंदरेश्वर स्वामी समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षी देव जी नमः। सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। रक्षां धारयामि। ॐ शोणादिशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् त्वं स्मृतमहं धन्य मम प्राणमहेश्वर गङ्गाधर नामेति स्तोत्रस्थानं ददाम्यहम्
After today's grand Meenakshi Digvijayam ceremony, we will tomorrow be celebrating the auspicious ceremony of Meenakshi Thirukalyanam. After this Digvijayam, Paramashiva now visits the city of Madurai with all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa and all the beings from all the 14 lokas visit the city of Madurai, where Sri Soma Sundareshwara Swami, Paramashiva, gets married to Devi Meenakshi, Paramashiva Shakti, after which they together rule over the entire cosmos, all the 14 lokas, and establish the dharmic civilization and enlightenment ecosystem. So we invite you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time to witness this most auspicious ceremony of Meenakshi Thirukalyanam, the wedding ceremony of Bhagwan Sundareshwara Paramashiva and Devi Meenakshi Paramashiva Shakti on the 10th and final day celebration of the Chithirai Peruvizha. Thank you. Nithyanandam.
With my love and respect, let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashiva